If you've ever tried stuffing your bike into the back of your car or strapping it down with bungee cords and hoping for the best, you already know the struggle. Whether you have a mountain bike, road bike, fat tire, e-bike, or something in between, not every rack can handle it, and the last thing you want is your ride wobbling around on the highway. So in this video, I've rounded up 6 of the best bike hitch racks that can handle all types of bikes. These are the ones that are sturdy, easy to load, and built to keep your bike safe without being a pain to use. You'll find links to the best prices for all the bike hitch racks mentioned in this video in the description and top comment. Also, these racks aren't ranked in any specific order, so be sure to watch until the end to find the one that best fits your needs. Number 6 is the Hollywood Racks Trail Rider Hitch Bike Rack. This is the best budget bike hitch rack on our list. If you're just trying to get your bikes from point A to B without overthinking or overspending, this one gets the job done without fuss. It holds 2 bikes, each weighing up to 45 pounds, and works with both 1 and 1/4 inch and 2-inch hitch receivers, which eliminates adapter headaches. The setup is simple. You drop your bike wheels into the adjustable holders, lock the frame hooks down, and you're ready to roll. And those hooks do lock, so nobody's walking off with your ride while you're grabbing snacks inside. It also folds down, which is great when you need access to the trunk or just want to keep things low profile in the garage. The rack itself is about 34 pounds, not light, but manageable. And when you're not using it, the arms and wheel tubes fold up for easier storage. A nice little bonus is the Velcro straps that hold the wheels in place so they don't spin or shift during the drive. As Craig puts it, I was trying to find a good bike rack for under $300. I found and installed a very cheap one and a 1/4-inch trailer hitch for my car so I could use this Hollywood rack. It's easy to load, dock, unload bikes. Locks your bike to the rack, and the rack is locked to the trailer hitch with the locking pin. This does everything I want for under $300, and I would buy it again. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that it's not made for e-bikes, and if you've a kid's bike or a step-through frame, you might need a top tube adapter to make it fit properly. Overall, it's simple, solid, and secure. And for a budget rack, that's more than enough. Number 5 is the Yakima Exo Swing Base. This is the best swing-out rack on our list. If you're someone who brings a lot of gear, like bikes, skis, chairs, and random camping stuff, this setup is basically a mobile storage unit for your hitch. It's built around the Exo Swing Base, which attaches to a standard 2-inch hitch and swings out to give you full access to your trunk, even with everything loaded. Now, the real beauty is how modular it is. With the double-up add-on, you can carry 2 bikes up top and still have space underneath for a gearbox or ski rack. And you can switch things out fast, bike rack off, ski rack on, all in the same day. Each bike spot holds up to 50 pounds, so e-bikes are a maybe, but lighter setups are totally fine. There's also a built-in locking system with Yakima's SKS keys, so it's not just secure, it's one less thing to stress about. The design is solid, the whole thing feels sturdy and smooth, and it looks good too. If you're using this on road trips or camping weekends, it just makes everything easier. You don't have to crawl over gear to get to the trunk, and the swing-out arm feels strong, not wobbly. Overall, it's overkill for casual riders, but if you're always hauling gear, this thing's a beast. Number 4 is the 1UP USA Heavy Duty. This is the best low-profile bike hitch rack on our list. What I like about this one is that it feels more like gear than an accessory. It doesn't have any plastic. Instead, there's solid aluminum that's built to handle whatever you throw at it, from your featherweight road bike to a full-on e-bike up to 65 pounds. This thing doesn't flinch. It's a tray-style rack, so instead of clamping your frame, it locks your tires in place. That means no scratches on your paint job and no weird pressure on the frame. You just lift the levers, drop your bike in, click the arms down, and you're done. The base unit holds 1 or 2 bikes, and if you want to go bigger, you can expand it up to 4. It fits everything from a tiny 16-inch kid's bike up to a fat tire beast. You only need to add the spacer kit for the big ones. Mounting is smooth too. It locks into either a 2-inch or 2.5-inch hitch and uses this anti-wobble system that works. You get about 3 inches of depth adjustment too, which is a nice touch if you have a tricky bumper setup. It's made in the USA, comes with a lifetime warranty, and you can replace every part if something goes wrong. Overall, if you want something tough, Minimal and low-key that'll last for years, this rack nails it. And if you want to know the latest prices for the bike hitch racks discussed in this video, be sure to click the links below. And if you're having a good time watching this video, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button. Number 3 is the Quat Piston Pro X. This is the most premium bike hitch rack on our list. If you're the kind of person who doesn't want to mess around with tools, straps, or wobbly setups, this thing is for you. Everything about the Piston Pro X feels engineered for ease. You press a button and the arms open up like magic. There's no frame contact and no wrestling your bike into place. It can handle 2 bikes up to 67 pounds each. So even your heavy e-bikes are good to go. And if you're worried about the size of the tire, it works with anything from 18 to 29 inches and tires up to 5 inches wide. What makes it feel next-level bike rack is the built-in LED taillights that sync right to your vehicle with a 4-pin plug. That means you're way more visible when driving at night. And the Kashima-coated struts aren't just pretty, they're durable and give it that high-end flex. The rack tilts down so you can still open your trunk, even with bikes loaded. And when you're done, it folds up cleanly against your car. And if you need more space, you can expand it to carry up to 4 bikes if you're using the 2-inch hitch version. As Michael wrote in a review, this bike rack is the best money I have spent since I can remember. It is worth the investment in my opinion. Not only is this thing rock solid and aesthetically pleasing, but an absolute breeze to use. You don't have to worry about straps or rubber bits on mounting arms. The best part is how easy it is to load and unload our bikes. Number 2 is the Yakima Stage 2. This is the best value bike hitch rack on our list. If you're hauling a mix of bikes, fat tires, e-bikes, or kids' rides, this rack just makes life easy. It holds up to 2 bikes, 70 pounds each, and supports wheel sizes from 20 to 29 inches. If you want to carry 4 bikes, just add Yakima's extension kit and you're good to go. What I really like is the tiered tray design. That means no more fighting to untangle handlebars or pedals. Each bike sits slightly higher or lower so they don't bump into each other. The strong arm hooks grab your wheels, not the frame, so your paint stays safe too. It's also easy to install. The speed knob lets you lock it in place without tools, and it doubles as an anti-rattle system, so the rack stays snug and quiet while you drive. And to get into the trunk, there's a tilt lever that works even when your bikes are still loaded. It also comes with SKS locks for the bikes and the rack, and a welded-in loop for using your own heavy-duty lock if you're stopping somewhere longer. You're getting a rock-solid rack that feels secure on long trips and works with pretty much any kind of bike you've got. Number 1 is the Thulverse. This is the best overall bike hitch rack on our list. This bike hitch rack earns this spot without trying too hard. Like, everything about this rack feels like it was designed by someone who's actually wrestled with clunky bike racks before. Starting with the loading, you're not lifting bikes into some awkward contraption. These telescopic arms just glide into place, and they don't even touch your frame. There are no scuffs and no scratches. Each tray can hold bikes up to 60 pounds with space for big tires, up to 5 inches wide, and wheelbases as long as 53 inches. So, it handles e-bikes, mountain bikes, weird cargo setups, anything you name it. There's a tilt feature too, and it works even with bikes on. Just pull the handle, and you'll have full access to your trunk. And when you're not using it, the whole thing folds up tight against your car. Security's built in. You have a thick 12mm braided steel lock, and it even locks the rack to your car. And there's this little ergonomic lever that makes unloading way less of a hassle than it should be. The whole thing's sturdy, rolls on hidden wheels, and installs without any drama. You don't need tools, and the hitch pin is built into the frame, so you don't have to dig around in the trunk. And that's all for today's lineup. I hope this list helped you decide on the perfect bike hitch rack. And if you guys found this video valuable, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button. If you found the one you like, don't forget to check the description for links to each rack. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.